Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Finally, Janelle and Meri offer to help Kody avoid bankruptcy. Only if he divorces Robyn. Since the Browns moved from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona, their finances have been under stress. Instead of consolidating resources and working toward unity, the family splintered both emotionally and economically. The decision to purchase Coyote Pass was supposed to secure their future, but instead, it created mounting debt and division. Kody's mismanagement of finances, legal entanglements, and favoring Robyn in housing investments, remember the $900,000 home he bought for her, all contributed to the family's collapse. Meanwhile, Meri and Janelle were left to fend for themselves, often renting smaller homes or even living in RVs, as Janelle did at one point. When the Brown family's real estate assets were sold, including the highly publicized sale of parcels from Coyote Pass, fans noticed that only Kody and Robyn seemed to benefit directly. This raised eyebrows. How much had the others sacrificed only to be cut out of financial gains? Chapter 2, Kody and Robyn's Monogamous Island. One of the biggest emotional betrayals in sister wives lore is Kody's gradual abandonment of his other wives in favor of Robyn. While the family was originally structured to promote balance and shared affection, the reality was starkly different. Kody's preference for Robyn became undeniable. She got the biggest house, the most time with him, and seemed to have a larger say in major family decisions. When COVID hit, the isolation grew worse. His stricter pandemic rules applied mainly to Robyn's household, which ultimately alienated the other wives and fractured their bonds even more. By the time season 18 ended, Kody was essentially in a monogamous marriage with Robyn. That shift from polygamy to monogamy meant Janelle and Meri were both emotionally and financially iced out. So why would they help Kody now? Chapter 3, Why Janelle and Meri Might Still Want to Help. Despite everything, both Janelle and Meri have shown themselves to be practical and emotionally complex. For years, they endured second-class treatment, financial instability, and public scrutiny, all for the sake of keeping the Brown family dream alive. That dream is now dead. But perhaps, they see the financial collapse not just as Kody's failure, but also as the final piece of the puzzle that could justify a total reset. Helping Kody escape bankruptcy may not be about saving him, it could be about salvaging the family brand. As Sister Wives continues airing, Meri and Janelle have gained public favor. If they were to help Kody now, it could be seen as an act of maturity and long-term planning. It might even give them leverage in future spin-offs, book deals, or financial settlements. But there's a condition. A big one. Chapter 4, Why They Want Robyn Out. Robyn Brown has long been cast as the villain in the eyes of Sister Wives fans. From her emotional breakdowns to the way she seemed to benefit the most from Kody's attention and the family's resources, Robyn has drawn consistent criticism. Whether or not she intended to, Robyn became the symbol of the family's dysfunction. To Meri and Janelle, who gave decades to the polygamist ideal, Robyn represents not just betrayal but also imbalance. The idea that Kody would go broke while still clinging to the one wife he favored the most must feel infuriating. By demanding that Kody divorce Robyn in exchange for financial help, Meri and Janelle may be trying to force him to take accountability. Break Robyn's hold on the family finances. Re-establish a fair playing field. Exact a bit of poetic justice. Chapter 5, Kody's Financial Troubles, How Bad Is It? Rumors of bankruptcy have been swirling for months. Between high property taxes, child support, legal fees, and dwindling TLC checks, due to reduced filming and lower ratings, Kody's financial empire is crumbling. Several online sleuths and media outlets have suggested Robyn and Kody's house still carries massive debt. He is behind on tax payments for some parcels. TLC is considering trimming the show due to decreased audience interest now that the family is split. If he were to file for bankruptcy, it could expose everything, from unpaid debts to personal loans between family members. This would humiliate Kody and damage the Sister Wives brand further. Chapter 6, Robyn's Reaction, A Meltdown? If the rumors are true, Robyn Brown is likely devastated and furious. Not only would a divorce crush her emotionally, but it would also destroy her status and financial security. She's no longer the young, new wife, she's now the only wife left. Robyn has built her identity on the idea of being the obedient wife, the one Kody chose to end his journey with. To be rejected now, when the other wives have already left, would leave her entirely alone. Not to mention, her reputation with fans is at an all-time low. In this scenario, Robyn may fight back. She might claim she's being scapegoated. She may even threaten to expose Kody's secrets about finances, manipulation, or behind-the-scenes production issues on Sister Wives. Chapter 7. Could Kody really divorce Robyn? While Kody has said Robyn is his soulmate, he has also shown a desperate need to maintain control and avoid humiliation. If financial collapse seems unavoidable, could he really sacrifice Robyn to save himself? There are signs he might. In past seasons, he's proven to be reactive under pressure. He cares deeply about how he is perceived by others, particularly by his children. If Robyn becomes the scapegoat for all his failures, he might see her as expendable. Yet, divorcing Robyn would contradict the narrative he has long clung to. It would force him to admit his favoritism, manipulation, and lies to the public. Chapter 8. What would saving Kody actually look like? If Janelle and Meri are offering to bail Kody out, it could involve co-signing loans or leveraging their names on business ventures, liquidating remaining shared assets, such as book deals or trademarks, using their growing influence to revive the Sister Wives brand with spin-offs or podcasts. But again, they're not doing this out of love, they're likely doing it for control. By attaching the divorce Robyn clause, they're drawing a hard line, no more one-sided loyalty. No more favoritism. They're demanding a reset. Chapter 9. Could this be a power move? Let's be honest, Janelle and Meri stepping in now, after years of mistreatment, isn't just benevolence. It's a calculated move. Both women are thriving post-Kody. Janelle is focusing on wellness coaching, detox promotions, and family time with Maddie. Meri has her retreat business and is reconnecting with her identity. Helping Kody could elevate them from ex-wives to saviors of the family empire. It could also give them final say in how the Sister Wives' legacy is remembered. If they are going to attach their names to his sinking ship, they want to ensure Robyn, who they feel caused the iceberg, isn't steering the wheel. Chapter 10. What happens if Kody says no? If Kody refuses to divorce Robyn, the consequences could be enormous. Janelle and Meri may go public with the offer, turning fans even more against him. TLC may drop or severely reduce his role in the show. Financial collapse might happen anyway, without any backup plan. Robyn and Kody could become isolated from everyone, including the children. It would also be the final nail in the coffin for the Sister Wives family structure. With no reconciliation, no unity, and no shared financial plan, Kody and Robyn would be left completely alone, spiritually, emotionally, and economically. Conclusion: a bold move, or the ultimate revenge? Whether the alleged offer is real or not, the idea captures everything fans have been waiting for: accountability, consequences, and a redistribution of power. Janelle and Meri, once silent participants in Kody's flawed vision, are now standing tall. And they're making demands. If Kody truly wants to avoid bankruptcy and salvage his public image, he may have no choice but to confront the one relationship he's protected most, his marriage to Robyn. Will he choose survival over love? Redemption over romance? Or will his pride doom him once and for all? Only time, and Season 19, will tell. From the massive, expensive homes in Las Vegas to the ill-timed relocation to Flagstaff, Kody's real estate decisions drained the family's resources. The Coyote Pass property, once envisioned as a shared homestead where each wife would build her own home, sat largely undeveloped for years. The Browns made monthly payments on a land loan, poured money into taxes, and argued endlessly over who would own what. As Christine left, and later Janelle and Meri followed, the once shared vision turned into a legal and financial nightmare, culminating in a recent sale of the land, reportedly bringing in around $1.5 million. However, that windfall came too late to stop the bleeding. Kody's one-house fantasy that cost them all. Kody's insistence on building a monolithic mansion for all his wives was met with resistance from nearly everyone, especially from independent-minded Janelle and Christine. When the wives refused to go along, the unity and investment in a future together fractured. Instead of pooling resources, each wife began carving out her own life. That left Kody with no shared household, rising debts, a strained relationship with most of his children, and only Robyn and her $900,000 house left as his fortress of loyalty and isolation. Chapter 2, The Breaking Point, when Robyn became the problem. Many fans once sympathized with Robyn. She entered the family last, seemingly trying to fit into a dynamic that was already established. But now, more viewers are waking up to the realization, Robyn may be the core reason Kody is on the verge of losing everything. Financial enmeshment with Robyn. Unlike the spiritual marriages Kody had with Meri, Janelle, and Christine, he legally married Robyn in 2014, even divorcing Meri to do so. With this legal marriage came a shift in financial dynamics. Robyn's children were prioritized in decision-making, including housing, schooling, and even debts that Kody took on, allegedly to assist Robyn with a past custody issue involving her ex-husband. There were also rumors that Kody put shared family money into Robyn's online jewelry business, My Sister Wife's Closet, which never took off. This financial imbalance was not just a strain, it was a wound that never healed for the other wives. Robyn's spending habits under scrutiny. As bills piled up and relationships disintegrated, fans began noticing a pattern. Robyn and her children continued to live in luxury. From new cars to constant home renovations, it seemed Robyn was living as if she were a star of a separate show altogether. Kody once declared that he only trusted Robyn to have his back, a confession that alienated his other wives and drove a wedge so deep, they eventually left. But what he didn't seem to realize was that putting all his eggs in Robyn's basket was financially reckless. Chapter 3, Janelle and Meri's shocking offer, with strings attached. Now, with mounting debts and declining public favor, Kody reportedly reached out to Janelle and Meri, two of the most grounded and financially stable of his exes. And in an unexpected twist, they didn't say no, but they did have one condition. Why Janelle and Meri are still financially involved. Despite no longer being in spiritual marriages with Kody, Janelle and Meri have long-standing financial ties with him. From co-signed loans and businesses to lingering entanglements from Coyote Pass, they haven't been able to fully cut the cord. What's more, they still care about the family legacy, even if not about Kody himself. Sources close to the Browns have indicated that Janelle doesn't want to see Kody go down, especially if it means her children might still be affected. Meri, though hurt by how Kody dismissed her after years of devotion, may also feel motivated by a sense of fairness. She worked hard for years and doesn't want the Brown family name to end in ruin. We'll help, but you have to leave Robyn. The condition? Robyn has to go. Janelle and Meri reportedly feel that as long as Kody remains married to Robyn, emotionally, financially, and legally, any efforts to help him will be for nothing. They see Robyn as the primary reason for the family's dysfunction, and they believe that without cutting ties with her, Kody won't change. This is not just about money. It's about principle, healing, and starting over. For Janelle and Meri, helping Kody is only acceptable if he finally opens his eyes to how destructive his favoritism has been. Chapter 4, Kody's Dilemma, Loyalty, Love, or Lifeline? Kody now stands at a crossroads. His choice is heartbreaking, but telling. Robyn, his last ally or his undoing? Robyn has stood by Kody through scandal, financial collapse, and family implosion. But her loyalty comes at a steep price: isolation from the rest of his family, alienation from many of his kids, and mounting resentment from the fans. If Kody divorces Robyn, he risks losing the one woman who's still in his corner. But if he doesn't, he could lose everything else, including the only hope of salvaging his reputation and finances. Could Kody even go through with it? Divorcing Robyn would not only mean ending their romantic relationship, but also breaking a legal marriage, potentially exposing Kody to even more financial risk in a legal settlement. But it would also be the ultimate admission that he made a mistake. Kody has spent years defending Robyn, even at the cost of his other wives and children. Can he bring himself to walk away from the woman he once called his soulmate? Chapter 5, What happens next? Scenario 1, Kody rejects the offer. If Kody refuses to leave Robyn, Janelle and Meri will walk away permanently. That means Kody could be left alone with